Hi folks. Well, as expected, I did get cut off a little, but here's the bird. I went over again and pressed this really carefully to make sure the seam is joined. And then I'm going to do one more thing to make sure the seam really stays put for me. So here's all that extra clay. I have gone over this again and again because it is very important to me that you all finish this class with an ability to manage clay, to manage this material. So that should you, let's say, get a residency somewhere and you should happen to work in clay, you are able to conduct yourself in a way that earns you respect from other clay workers. And there is nothing worse than a clay worker who leaves a lot of dry clay laying around. It's a terrible waste. It makes a lot of work for other people, and it's just hugely inconsiderate. So I'm really going to be, asking you to do what I am doing right here, which is taking your scraps and rather than leaving them around and creating a bad atmosphere to breathe, you get that clay wet again and you recycle it and you get it right back in a bag. So I had all those squishy little bits of carving. I squeezed some water on it last video. I let it sit for a little while. Then I just squeezed a little more water into the clay. And now I'm doing a quick wedge just to work all of that water into the clay. This is a special kind of a potter's wedge. It's a spiral wedge that you can certainly practice. And there it is. Okay, so rather than a bunch of this stuff lying around, I have a piece of supremely usable clay.